Welcome. So this week we're talking about a peaceful mind. Now there are times when you get into the zone of creating peace. However, you may notice that it doesn't last very long. And the reason we need a peaceful mind is, of course, so that we can lead happier lives. And you might notice that whenever you're in a place or a moment where you get into a peaceful zone, what happens to the mind? Certain thoughts creep in and there's this chattering in the brain that starts. I call that the brain's barking dog. And that dog starts barking and taking you away from this moment into certain worries about the future, into your livelihood, about your career, about your wife, about your husband, about your kids, about life in general. And suddenly those worries, or there might be some worries from the past, some guilt lingering on, or some pain lingering on, or some failures lingering on, whatever that chattering may be, it takes you away from the moment and into some action so you can build some occupation and get rid of this chattering. Now, this chattering or this barking dog is what takes the peace away. And this transference of moment from the present into the future or the past really has no value in life, because all that we can control is the present moment. Now, I found an interesting way to deal with this chattering of the mind, or this thought as a lot of people call it, and here's my quick tip to you. The way to deal with this chattering, there is no way to stop it, because it's the function of thought and you need this thought to stay alive. So the way to deal with it next time when you are trying to be peaceful or you're in that moment and you notice this chattering to begin, just observe it. Not do anything about it, but silently sit there and observe this movement of thought. And there's something amazing and miraculous that happens when you're able to just observe it and not pay heed to it or not act on it. Just observe how the mind works, how this chattering works, what this chattering is doing, how it's taking you from this moment to the next one, what kind of issues is it concerned with, how is this movement happening. And when you're able to silently observe it, you will notice yourself smiling, because you would have suddenly realized that just by observation, you have killed the compelling to be able to be taking action on that chattering. Rather, you just observe it, and the very observation leads that chattering to an end. Try it out next time, and try it out whenever you are seeing yourself getting filled with occupation. It basically means that this chattering has started, and all you got to do is step back and start observing it, and the very observation of this chattering dissolves the chattering. Try it out and tell me how it was. Post a comment. See you again next week.